To do this documentary so people wouldn't have to always stare and take pictures, because we don't like when they take pictures, so they just knew.
4 decades, the Hensel twins, Abby and Brittany, have been admired for their strength, determination, and ability to live extraordinary lives as conjoined twins. But beyond their public persona, there's a chapter of their story that has remained hidden from the world until now. In a surprising twist, Abby Hensel secretly married Joshua Bowling, a man who has quietly shared her life. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden journey of their relationship, exploring how Abby and Brittany navigated love, personal connections, and a marriage that defied expectations. Get ready to discover a side of the Hensel twins' story you never knew. The shocking revelation. In 2024, the world was taken by surprise when Joshua Bowling, a U.S. Army veteran and nurse, posted a simple yet profound social media update. The post, seemingly innocent in nature, showed Joshua smiling alongside Abby and Brittany, preparing for a new chapter in their lives. It was a casual glimpse into their life, one that most followers would have assumed was simply a family moment. However, what the post revealed sent shockwaves through the media and the public. Abby Hensel, one half of the famous Conjoined twins, had been married to Joshua in 2021. For 2 years, this monumental event had remained a secret, with only a select few close friends and family members in the know. The social media post made it clear that Abby had been quietly living a life that had been kept out of the public eye. What was meant to be a simple update on their routine turned into a revelation that left people questioning everything they thought they knew about the twins. The secrecy of Abby's marriage was especially shocking because the Hensel twins had been so open about their lives over the years. Their story had been featured in documentaries, television shows, and countless media outlets, making them one of the most well-known conjoined twin pairs in the world. The question that arose was simple, yet profound. How could something as significant as a marriage remain hidden for so long? The public, used to seeing the twins as a duo, had not been prepared for the idea that Abby was not only in a relationship, but had taken the next step of marriage, without anyone knowing. The news forced people to rethink their perception of the twins, their lives, and the complexities of their relationship with each other and the world around them. Abby and Brittany. More than just twins. Abby and Brittany's bond went beyond what most people could comprehend. They were conjoined twins, with each twin controlling one side of their shared body. Abby controlled the right side, while Brittany controlled the left. From a young age, they learned to adapt to each other's movements, creating a seamless coordination that allowed them to function as one unit despite their physical limitations. Their lives were not simple. They were full of challenges that forced them to communicate constantly, to compromise, and to trust each other in ways that few people would ever experience. As they grew older, the complexity of their lives only increased. They faced countless obstacles, from learning how to walk and run to navigating the social intricacies of being conjoined. They had to learn to live independently while still maintaining an unbreakable bond. Yet, despite these challenges, Abby and Brittany managed to lead fulfilling and productive lives. They attended college together, earned teaching degrees, and eventually became elementary school teachers. What most people did not understand, however, was that Abby and Brittany were not just conjoined, they were individuals. They had their own personalities, interests, and dreams. Brittany was known for her sense of humor and outgoing nature, while Abby was more reserved and introspective. Together, they made a perfect team, complementing each other in ways that made their bond seem effortless. But even with their strong partnership, there were times when each of them longed for a life outside of their shared existence. Abby had always been open about her desire for a romantic relationship, even though she was aware of the unique challenges that would come with it. For years, the idea of love and marriage seemed like an impossible dream. But when she met Joshua Bowling, something clicked. Joshua didn't see Abby and Brittany as a single entity. He saw them as two individuals, each with their own needs and desires. This perspective would become the cornerstone of their relationship. Joshua Bowling. The man who understood Joshua Bowling had been a part of Abby and Brittany's lives for years before they became romantically involved. As a family friend and a nurse, Joshua had worked with the twins in various capacities. His understanding of their condition was deep, and he had developed a strong bond with both Abby and Brittany. He saw past the physical connection that bound them together and recognized them as two unique individuals. It was this understanding that laid the foundation for their relationship. When Abby and Joshua first began dating, it was not an easy decision. The public was already familiar with the twins' lives, and the idea of Abby having a relationship outside of Brittany was something that many people could not easily accept. The complexity of their shared existence meant that any relationship would have to be based on trust, compromise, and a deep understanding of what it meant to love not just one person, but two. Joshua was up for the challenge. He respected both Abby and Brittany, understanding that their bond was unlike any other relationship. Abby's feelings toward Joshua were clear. She had fallen in love with him. But there were moments of uncertainty, especially when it came to Brittany's feelings. How would Brittany, who had shared everything with Abby for their entire lives, feel about a man becoming part of their world? The truth was, Brittany was not just supportive of Abby's relationship. She welcomed it. Brittany knew that Abby deserved happiness, and if Joshua could offer that, she was all for it. The three of them had a unique dynamic. Joshua was not just Abby's husband. He was a friend and confidant to Brittany as well. Their relationship was not traditional, but it was built on mutual respect and understanding. A wedding like no other. In 2021, Abby and Joshua's wedding was a quiet, intimate affair. There were no cameras, no press conferences, and no public spectacle. The wedding took place in private, with only a small group of close friends and family in attendance. The event was a reflection of the couple's desire for privacy and the need to protect their personal lives from the constant public scrutiny they had been under for years. For Abby, the wedding day was a dream come true. It was a moment where she could commit herself to the man she loved, surrounded by the people who cared about her. But for Brittany, it was a moment of transition. She was happy for Abby, of course, but she knew that this marked a new chapter in their lives. From that moment on, there would be a new dynamic in their relationship. Abby was no longer just her twin sister. She was a wife, and Joshua would now be a permanent part of their lives. It was an adjustment, but one that Brittany was willing to make. Their bond was unbreakable, and no matter what changes came, they would always face them together. When Abby and Joshua exchanged vows, Brittany stood by Abby's side, holding her hand. It was not just Abby getting married. It was a commitment to their shared life, one that included Brittany in every way. The wedding was not a traditional ceremony, but it was meaningful in its own way. It symbolized the next step in their journey, a journey that had already defied expectations in so many ways. Life after the wedding, a new dynamic. After the wedding, life for Abby, Brittany, and Joshua settled into a routine. But it was a routine that came with its own set of challenges. Abby and Joshua's relationship had to be constantly navigated, with the understanding that Brittany was always part of the equation. There was no way to separate the two twins. Their lives were intertwined in ways that others couldn't comprehend. But they made it work. The trio faced new questions from the public. How did Abby and Joshua's marriage work? Did Brittany feel left out? Could love truly exist in such a complicated situation? To these questions, Abby, Brittany, and Joshua responded with calm grace. They chose to share only what they were comfortable with, knowing that their lives were unique and that no one could truly understand their situation unless they lived it themselves. The media, of course, was eager to get answers. Some journalists compared Abby and Brittany's private marriage to the more publicized scandals of other celebrities, such as Jessie Berry, whose life was often filled with drama and controversy. But Abby, Brittany, and Joshua remained steadfast in their desire for privacy. They had learned that their happiness was not something to be exploited or sensationalized for public consumption. They had built a life together based on love, respect, and trust, and that was more than enough. Challenging perceptions of love. As time passed, Abby, Brittany, and Joshua continued to defy the expectations that society had placed on them. Their marriage was not about traditional roles or norms. It was about adapting to the unique circumstances of their lives. Their bond was not just about love between Abby and Joshua. It was about the love and understanding that each of them had for one another. It was a love that was built on acceptance, respect, and a shared commitment to making the impossible possible. In a world that often struggles to understand relationships that don't fit neatly into societal norms, Abby, Brittany, and Joshua proved that love can exist in many forms. Their story challenged preconceived notions about what love should look like and showed that even in the most complex situations, love and unity could prevail. The Hensel twins, now married and living their lives on their own terms, continue to inspire people around the world. They have shown that no matter how unconventional life may seem, love can always find a way. Early life, a foundation of support and innovation. From a young age, Abby and Brittany were taught to embrace their uniqueness. Their parents, deeply committed to giving them as normal a childhood as possible, provided unwavering support and encouragement. They knew that the twins would face challenges that other children wouldn't, but they were determined to give Abby and Brittany the same opportunities as anyone else. Their father, in particular, played an instrumental role in the twins' development, both as a cheerleader and an inventor. Recognizing the special needs of his daughters, he designed custom equipment to help them manage daily tasks. One of his most notable inventions was a specially designed bike, equipped with extra handlebars and pedals, allowing the twins to ride together despite the challenge of sharing one body. Such innovations were not limited to transportation. Tasks that many would consider mundane, like brushing their teeth or tying their shoes, became team efforts. These moments required a high level of trust, cooperation, and communication. Abby and Brittany had to synchronize their movements, carefully coordinating every action. But even in the face of such challenges, they approached these moments with a sense of humor, which helped them lighten the load and maintain a positive outlook on life. The twins' ability to laugh at their situation and find joy in the simplest things has been one of the defining characteristics of their journey. Embracing individuality, a balance between unity and independence. Despite their shared body, Abby and Brittany have always made a concerted effort to maintain their individuality. Their parents recognized the importance of nurturing their distinct personalities and preferences, encouraging them to express themselves in ways that felt authentic. This was not an easy task, as many people might assume that conjoined twins would always act as a unit, without any regard for their individual wants or needs. However, Abby and Brittany's story proves that even under the most unique circumstances, it is possible to cultivate a strong sense of self. From their earliest years, the twins demonstrated different tastes and preferences. For example, during breakfast, one twin would always reach for orange juice, while the other preferred milk. These small differences were celebrated, as they highlighted the twins' individuality. Clothing choices were another way in which Abby and Brittany expressed their personalities. Their mother would carefully choose outfits that allowed the twins to showcase their unique tastes, often opting for 2 different necklines or complementary styles. This attention to detail was vital for fostering their sense of personal identity. In interviews and public appearances, Abby and Brittany have always been open about their distinct personalities. One twin, for example, has expressed a preference for pink and more girly items, while the other enjoys a different, more relaxed style. Despite these differences, the twins have always emphasized the importance of mutual respect and collaboration. Their ability to work together, whether it be in selecting outfits or making other decisions, showcases their deep bond and their respect for each other's individuality. Growing up. Friendships, school, and community. Abby and Brittany's childhood was not without its challenges, but it was also filled with moments of joy and fulfillment. They were like any other kids in many ways. They went to school, made friends, attended birthday parties, and participated in community activities. Their unique condition made them the center of attention at times, but they quickly learned to navigate these situations with confidence and grace. Their parents had always taught them to be open about their condition while also protecting their privacy, a balance that they have maintained throughout their lives. Friendships played an essential role in Abby and Brittany's lives. From a young age, they were known for their outgoing, positive personalities, which made it easy for them to make friends. Whether they were having sleepovers, playing games, or simply hanging out, Abby and Brittany always felt included in their group of friends. Their classmates and peers were quick to accept them and treat them as they would anyone else. The twins' charm, humor, and easygoing nature made them popular and well-liked, and they never had trouble finding their place within their community. As they grew older, the challenges of being in the public eye only intensified. Being conjoined twins meant that they could never fully escape the spotlight, and their every move was scrutinized by both the media and the public. Yet the twins remained resilient. They continued to excel in their academic and extracurricular pursuits, determined to live as normal a life as possible. For Abby and Brittany, the key to navigating these challenges was their unwavering support for each other. They knew that they could face any obstacle as long as they had each other by their side. Education and career aspirations. Education has always been a cornerstone of Abby and Brittany's lives. From a young age, their parents instilled in them the importance of learning, ensuring that they had the same educational opportunities as other children. They attended public school, where they quickly became known for their strong determination and lively personalities. Though their physical differences presented some challenges, Abby and Brittany were able to thrive academically with the help of their teachers and classmates. One of the primary challenges they faced in school was their differing dominant hands. One twin was right-handed, while the other was left-handed, which posed a difficulty when it came to tasks like taking notes. However, Abby and Brittany quickly adapted by developing a system that allowed them to work together efficiently. Whether it was writing, drawing, or completing assignments, the twins learned to cooperate and collaborate in ways that many others could not even fathom. Beyond academics, Abby and Brittany also excelled in extracurricular activities, particularly in sports. They were passionate about volleyball and softball, and their ability to work together as a team was nothing short of impressive. On the volleyball court, they demonstrated incredible coordination, with each twin working in perfect sync to spike the ball. Their teamwork was a reflection of their deep bond and their shared commitment to overcoming any challenge that came their way. The twins' involvement in sports was not just about physical activity, it was about proving to themselves and to others that they could achieve greatness, even in the most difficult of circumstances. As they grew older, Abby and Brittany began to consider their future careers. Initially, they dreamed of becoming a pilot and a dentist, but over time, they realized that teaching was their true passion. In 2012, they graduated from Bethel University with degrees in education and began their careers as teachers. They chose to teach 4th and 5th graders, eager to make a difference in the lives of young children. Their unique circumstances, however, raised some questions from the school administration. To address these concerns, the school decided to ask the students for their opinions about having Abby and Brittany as teachers. The feedback was overwhelmingly positive, with students expressing excitement and admiration for the twins. Making an impact in the classroom. Abby and Brittany's teaching careers have been marked by their innovative approach to education and their ability to connect with students in ways that other teachers cannot. Their shared experiences as conjoined twins have given them a unique perspective on the world, one that they bring into the classroom every day. Their students quickly learned that Abby and Brittany were not defined by their physical condition, but by their passion for teaching and their dedication to their students. The twins' ability to work together in the classroom has been a valuable asset, as it allows them to offer a level of collaboration and support that other teachers cannot. They bring a sense of teamwork, creativity, and patience to their teaching style, which has made them beloved by students and colleagues alike. Their presence in the classroom has been a source of inspiration for many, proving that even in the most unconventional circumstances, it is possible to make a lasting impact on the world. Looking toward the future. As Abby and Brittany continue to build their careers and lives, their story serves as a powerful reminder that individual identity and self-esteem are not determined by physical circumstances, but by one's ability to embrace who they are. Through their journey, they have shown the world that self-acceptance, mutual respect, and collaboration are the keys to overcoming any challenge. Their future remains bright, full of possibilities. Whether they continue to inspire others through their teaching careers, pursue new passions, or explore other opportunities, Abby and Brittany's story will undoubtedly continue to be a source of inspiration for generations to come. They have proven that even in the most difficult of circumstances, love, strength, and individuality can shine through, leaving a lasting legacy for all to admire.